Nice.
I'll go
Okay.
get a snake myself.
Something that...
So, do we have everything ready then?
I think
I'm
so.
ready.
It's really good.
Yeah, Alan, are you finished with your stuff?
Yeah, no, I finished before you. I just went full fucking. I don't want people to find me.
Okay.
What did you take? What did you take with your background?
Yeah, I took Arcane up to 4.
Oh Jesus! I got 2.
So,
I guess.
gentlemen,
Yes.
let's see, what did you pick up? Arsenal, resources, and the influence is anchored to the... is the anchor, right?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, we'll figure out who commits what, so in case someone dies, we can figure out what part of it collapses. But, yeah. You happily land in one of the larger cities and, well, probably have a jeep waiting for you. With food for a couple of days and, a box of guns. And the compliments of your cartel handler.
That's good. Oh wow, as good as it's gonna get.
Yeah.
I mean, we at least have a Jeep and not like a sedan. So they're really
We're
spending
fucking
all of the
jungle.
money on importing these vehicles.
They know that you're going somewhere out back to look for treasure. I would assume, so they know that giving you a normal car is fucking useless if they want you to come back. They tell you to be careful and keep those rifles handy, cause the local wild dog and, you know, wolf population has been getting out of control in recent years, and the government won't do anything.
Shit.
Great.
So it's a rifle on the sidearm, you said?
Yes, for each.
And how many bullets?
Plenty, essentially. Enough for the
Yeah, but
foreseeable
what kind of
future.
sidearm? Heavy
But
revolver?
normal.
Just assume that it's a light pistol.
Right.
One proper gun and one for concealability and ease of carry. So the question is, and we're gonna assume that Amanda is somewhere else at the moment. Where do you wish to go first? Lady Cassandra would have given you the address of the freehold, and it is kind of on the way to the fort. And she said that she would head on ahead and, you know, present herself to the Duchess. You could also go straight to the fort. You could try and contact some of your contacts. Where to?
I could try to contact the...
So guys, do we want to go to the and meet some changelings and greet them first, or do we
I
want
feel
to
like we
go
should
and
go
look
meet
at
the
the
changelings
fort?
first and foremost.
Trying to speak like in character
Yeah,
now.
let's meet changelings.
Yeah. I think we should go meet Cassandra's people first.
Yeah, they would know. Yeah, I assume they would know that they're changelings and stuff like that.
I mean, I don't have a choice, guys. I'm stuck here in the back seat. I can't drive.
Neither can I.
I'm just here's an archaeological expert, guys. Just remember that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll
As
keep
I'm
in
like
mind.
loading.
Except
like
you
loading a
don't
computer.
have any of the paperwork or certification of an archaeological expert, so if they catch you digging, the government, not the cartel, but if the government catch you digging there, you're getting your arms cut off.
Just fast talk your way out of it.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Just shoot them.
I'm just gonna bore him to death with advanced mathematics.
Yes, but
Go-
where
yeah,
is your actual paperwork, though? The syndicate agent's like, motherfucker, he will not.
No, that's the thing. Excuse me, sir, where's your paperwork? Where'd he go? Stop seeing me, stop seeing me.
You just see
God
him
damn.
pull out the phone and just say, orbital strike authorized, 5 minutes, and walk out of the fort.
God.
Why did you have to take arcane? Like, why? Why don't you just take paperwork?
You could still switch it to rank in, having papers for archaeology and be a recognized fucking archaeologist.
Man,
Can you go 50-50?
Just do it,
Is that
man.
enough?
but I can't boost Arcane up again, though.
You can't really boost up rank either. You have to pick one.
Rag takes years to get. We don't have
Paperwork
years.
and archaeology. Can I just put like 1 dot in that and be like an up and coming guy?
Not if you're managing a dig. You can maybe cover your ass with 2. To be really solid, you need at least 3.
Man,
Do it, man. Do it for us.
fuck you. You took werewolves. You didn't care about my opinion before.
I cared about your opinion a lot before. Just not about the werewolves.
Goddamn race breaker. Man, fuck it. What is that? What would the official name of that background
Rank. It is called rank. It means that you have an appropriate rank in a given field, and it names things from police to being a doctor to being whatever. In this case, it would apply towards the field of archaeology.
be?
So just
What would a
put
rank?
rank-
What would a rank 4 be?
Like a well-recognized PhD of ancient languages and
I
archaeology.
mean, considering I have 4 academics, that would make some sense, actually.
Yes, that's why I'm suggesting it.
Man, fine.
Okay. That actually increases your chance of survival. I'm downgrading this to 8.5 on the Tolka scale.
Yeah, which somebody's like, "Excuse me, professor." Ah, fuck! I just wanted to come here on a day trip.
Okay. So, Jackalor, are you the only one who can currently drive?
I think so.
Someone else had a dot, I think. Who the fuck was it?
Not me, not Craft from what he said, and not Allied.
So, you're literally holding the group hostage, so it's up to you, Jackalor. Where are you going? Is it time to sell them out to
going
the
to the-
Sabbat yet?
I mean, I could, but not yet. Not yet.
You
What?
say that, but Bengo over there, I'm pretty sure is having flashbacks.
Don't worry about it. I'm fine. Cracky knuckles.
Anyway, let's go to the fucking freehold.
In what way are you trying to make yourself lucky as you're driving?
I
out?
just want us to be driven safe. Oh, sorry.
Okay, so how do you ensure that your trip is safe? Or rather, in what? Or rather, in what?
I don't.
Through what focuses would you be channeling your magic to project that effect?
I would probably be singing a song that nobody else understands, like in the back. So it'd be voice and vocalization and probably ancient babble.
Okay, in that case, that would be an entropy 2 effect, I believe, or entropy 3. Let's see. I think it's entropy 2. And it would be coincidental. Based on the example.
2. Would it be 2 or 3? Affect predictable patterns.
Yeah,
it would be 2, I guess.
Not sure how predictable this is. I'm gonna go down to spheres. They were at 500 or so.
514 is where entropy starts.
Okay, found it. Control probability. Okay, let's say this is coincidental, level 2, and to ensure nothing goes horribly wrong on this, we're gonna say 3 successes. So, as you're driving, I need you to make an extended roll till you hit 3 at difficulty 5.
I forgot to bring up the dice thing in my bar. Okay, so this would be entropy plus art?
No, you are just
No,
using
arete.
arete to cast.
Yep.
Oh,
Your
okay.
casting stat.
You said difficulty 5?
Yes.
The literal casting stat.
DP mod. Is that difficulty?
Just use my macros and just roll 4 dice at 5.
Oh, okay. 4 dice at 5. Hey!
Holy shit.
You know, suddenly, Naxi, where before you had to struggle, sorry, not Naxi, Jacklor, when you had to struggle with the Jeep to keep it on the road with the steadily growing worse potholes, somehow, with each time you are jolted, you know, away from the potholes. Or at least from the really dangerous ones. You're still being shaken to all shit, but you're no longer in any danger of going off the road.
Yay!
You just hear Frederick you hear Frederick every so often like, man, this is probably the best journey I've had yet. We haven't been shot at, we haven't been, mugged. Cats haven't jumped in front of us.
You know, behind you in the rearview mirror, you see a cat jump out onto the road where half a minute before you would have hit it for sure.
God.
Talking about that, isn't it? Fucking asshole.
Man, I feel like this adventure is gonna be great, guys. He's like stretching out in the back.
Whatever. So yeah, to the freehold.
Alrighty. To the freehold. You arrive at essentially a brick fence with what looks to be, strangely enough, it looks like it's a bronze or copper gate, and it's green with oxidization. Place looks abandoned to everyone except Kraft, who can see the chimerical reality and the welcoming lights up ahead.
I mean, if people have Prime, they would notice, right? If you have
Only if they had it running.
Okay. I don't need to
Can
do
I
it.
turn it on?
Yeah, you can turn it on.
Can I turn it
I'm
on?
like, we're here, guys.
Okay, everyone
The place.
who wants to cast a sensory effect, one by one. Naxi, do you want to cast some sort of sensory effect?
I mean, it would be like a 1 in a spheres, right? Like
Yes.
Prime One. Yeah, I mean, why not? It's pretty easy to cast.
Okay, then give me a roll for turning it on, and what focus do you use for that?
Oh, yeah,
Meditation.
Okay, excellent. Is there any specific way you're trying to configure it, or are you just trying to see the energies of the universe?
I'm just trying to see the energy and patterns of the universe.
Alrighty. I'll go ahead and roll. Bango, what are you trying to do, and how are you doing it?
I already see everything.
Right, you're not trying to do anything. Jackalor.
Yeah.
I wanted to use my wands and staves to notice the things with my prime.
Nice.
Okay, go ahead and make a roll. So,
How many was the difficulty?
it's 4. Keep in mind that for you, you are Nyaxi, you are now essentially holding a altered state of mind with meditation, and you, Jackalor, are now essentially holding a wand up to your temple to keep the effect going, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
Yes.
And we're just gonna treat it as a continuous thing. Though actually, you know what? No, fuck that. We're gonna say that once you fall into it, it's gonna last for the rest of the scene. You have enough success to make it last. For a basic sensory effect, it doesn't make sense to go fancy. And you allied.
I always thought this thing you could just kind of turn on and off.
It's still a spell that you cast.
Man, I'm gonna fucking yet again. I'm gonna use fucking vocal and voice. I'm just gonna be like, let me see here. And what difficulty is that at? 5.
4.
Right,
My voice
one guy is
is
screaming in on my side. Another guy
yeah,
has.
it's good. I can see. Wow, we are doing really well with these threes.
Okay, so
it's
you
difficult to
are
say.
all trying to use Prime for this, right? Is anyone using anything other than Prime, in other words?
Can Spirit work?
If you want to try and use that instead, you can. I just need to know which sphere you're using.
I think I'll use Spirit.
Alrighty. Then, it's Unaxi and you, Jackalor. You don't see the freehold itself so much as you see the outlines of the flow of power over the chimerical parts of it. And somewhere deep inside it, you see like a blazing heart of power pushing its energy out through the rest of the building, chimerical and otherwise, and you just see the shape of that flow. You, allied, again, you don't necessarily see the building itself, but you see the flying things that are essentially chimera flying around, and it looks like some of the windows in places where there isn't any building are also standing out to your sight.
Yeah, we gotta lay off the LSD. We just arrived.
So we enter the freeholds.
And
You knock on the
both
fucking door
you
first,
and both you, Craft, and you, allied, can see that the gate itself is interwoven with some sort of creature that's watching you suspiciously.
Can I do like that head movement of like when you see something watching you and you're like, what are you doing? Like,
It just glares at you.
Oh, I'm gonna approach it.
Okay.
I stop him.
Frederick just gets out and heads for the gate with a determined step. And Jack tries to stop him.
Frederick.
What?
I'll lead you to the entrance. Don't just rush into things, okay? I don't think you can see all of this. I would assume I know, Or would I actually know that?
You would know due to having had to use your own senses to try and get into a freehold at some point before you got the pendant.
Yeah.
I was just gonna go. I just wanted to go see what it was.
I'll lead you to the entrance, and then when we're inside, just be careful you don't go and do anything weird. Okay.
Just be careful I don't do what to what now?
It's I don't know if they will like you, Jack and Frederick, to be honest.
They don't like. Why don't they like us?
I mean, more you specifically because of your magic.
Oh, so they're those type of people.
Yes, they're those type of people, out on the out and about, happy stuff.
Oh, that's fine. I'm used to dealing with those types of people.
Yes, just be careful. Let me talk.
Their superior knowledge.
I know when
You
one
all
who lives
hear
bitter now.
a howl from around the wall, relatively close, incidentally.
Uh-huh. A howl.
A minute or two
Can you-
later, another one, and you'd actually see a head poke out from one of the freehold's windows. Pengu on the side and answer back.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Can I call Cassandra?
That's foreboding.
She does not pick up. And in
see.
fact, there's
Is there a
probably
ring?
some cell coverage in this area, and if she's inside a chimerical space, there would be no coverage on her end anyway.
Is there a bell somewhere I can ring or something I can knock on?
The door now focuses on you. What do you
The
want?
door.
Yeah, you
Well,
can
the
just
gate.
fix it.
Alright. Okay. I'm here. I'm an associate of Lady Cassandra.
Uh-huh.
Yes, can you please get her for me?
No. I'm
Why
a
not?
door.
Okay, can you let me in so I can then see her?
The door, if anything, glares more. Can't let anyone in without the Duchess's say so.
How do I ask the Duchess to let me in then?
That's your problem.
Do we hear the door talking to him, or
No, he's just talking to me there. Actually, let's see. You can sense spirits, but you see the spirit talking, but you don't hear what it's saying because you cast it to see spirits specifically.
Yeah.
So you see their energies.
Oh wait, would I have to cast to be able to understand spirits?
You would be able to understand that, but you cast a spell on your sight specifically.
Oh.
I am
Okay,
gonna be
door.
weird like that. I will fuck with the wording of your spells.
Oh fuck.
So
So what's
door,
it
how
say?
would you don't know what it's saying?
No,
I know.
I specifically chose my eyes instead of my ears because I'm weird like that.
I mean, why would you need to talk to a spirit here? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Just look at the trouble Jack is having. It's clearly a cunt. It's an unseelie fucking gate. What the fuck do you expect?
I don't know the fucking difference. I didn't pick up any Fey fucking lore, any knowledge.
Neither do I. I am very confused.
It's a fucking werewolf.
What did I do last time to get in to when I wanted to beat fucking
You know, usually
Cassandra.
it's the changelings and the guard chimera in particularly fuck with mortals who try to get in. It's almost a tradition. The only times you've gone in without trouble was when a changeling has been escorting you.
Yes.
Can we
give us
a riddle or something? Like, can we solve a riddle and get in?
That's what I'm trying, man. It's okay,
I would like to
Dora.
be able to understand the spirits now, Draco. Is that another roll?
You know, at this point, Bengu, you can attempt wits enigmas if you had enigmas to try and please the spirit with a riddle.
I have esoterica.
That won't help.
I have intelligence of cold. Can I roll that here?
I mean, I have enigmas, so if you
I have
ask me
two
for
enigma,
it,
and my specialty is codes and ciphers.
Alright, could I ask somebody? Could I ask Nathan? Yeah, Nathan, to help me make up a riddle for the door. Or can I ask the door?
Okay,
Because the door said, "I'm not letting you in." Otherwise,
The door didn't say anything specifically about riddles. The door just told you to essentially fuck off. But
Yes, it did. It's a count. Door. How do other people get in then? I assume other people get in without you having to contact the Duchess.
yes, I have a list.
Can I inflict banality on it by doing math?
No, fuck off. Don't do it. That's how you get banned. You don't want to get banned by the Fae.
Fuck this door.
Yes, fuck this door.
Just
Okay.
ask for.
If I
ask for
present you
more.
something fun, Door, will you let me in?
How fun.
Very fun.
Just permits.
Roll charisma expression, Pengu.
The way you said that too was great.
I,
Fine.
I could look at his expression.
motherfucker, I don't have any charisma expression. Oh god.
Well, you decide to try to convince the door.
I'll spend a fucking willpower. I gotta get out of this fucking place. Alright, difficulty 6.
Sure.
Fucking
Oh yeah, 2 successes.
don't fuck yourself, Brad.
I guess I am bored. Fine, you can try.
Alright. I call over I call over Nathan. Nathan, come over here. I need your help.
What is it?
Can you I go away and whisper to him, can you give me a good riddle so I can give it to the door? Otherwise the door won't let us in. Okay.
Through the door?
Yes, to the door.
Sure, my friends.
It's face stuff. You have to understand.
That's like, what's that like? Bits enigmas?
I'll let you use intelligence enigmas because you are essentially trying to remember a good one, and then it will be up to Craft to not fuck up the delivery.
God damn
Oh my
it.
fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Why can't I be the elf friend?
But you could have been, but you never said anything, Jack. Now I am the one who has to do the shit.
Okay, that's 5 dice
what?
at
Last
6.
6, yes.
You only have 5 dice.
Yeah, I'm not that good at it, enigmas.
I have 7.
Just a little.
But you're not enigmas. Alright, we're fucked. Alright, give it a minute. I guess it goes through me too, so I would have to like I don't know. I would see if it's bad or not.
Do I hear that fucking riddle, by the way?
I want a riddle. Come on.
Nico, do I hear that riddle?
Roll perception alertness. They specifically went into a cuddle and Pengu whispered.
Yeah.
Difficulty of what?
We'll call it a 7.
I mean, I don't want the door to hear it.
Yes, I do.
You hear something chicken road something.
I would not
gonna
have
just
experience. This shit doesn't work.
I'm just gonna casually walk over there, just like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Frederick, do you have any good riddles? Nathan is on a bad streak right now.
I don't know. Let me find out. What's the difficulty for me?
Jesus Christ.
This is essentially gonna be a reroll, so I'm gonna call it a 7.
For Allied?
There you go.
Foolish.
Hey.
Okay, Pengu, roll charisma, and the difficulty is gonna be. We're gonna call it a 3. You have a good riddle now.
Alright. Charisma, some expression, empathy, etiquette.
You can.
I have empathy and etiquette. I don't have
This
expression.
lady with the door.
You can use intimidation. At this point, the door knows it's pushing its luck.
I need intimidation. Charisma. Fuck you, no.
Please, willpower.
Alright, so charisma. Can I do charisma empathy?
You can do charisma intimidation.
Alright, fuck it. Difficulty 3. Another willpower. Jesus Christ. Yeah, fucking
Holy
ones,
shit,
man.
That's bad.
That's 2 successes.
How do you?
It's intimidation. So now you will open the door. You will open now, huh?
The door just gives you a sympathetic, mute look, Allied, and slowly swings open without breaking eye contact.
And you can't see the door though. You can't
Oh,
see
yeah,
the
no, that's
door.
right. I kind of just said that.
You kind of see the spirit, actually, yeah. The spirit is concentrating on you, ally, for some reason.
Yeah, you make eye contact. You can't.
We know what it's like.
Alright, come over. Guys, we can go in now. It's comfortable. Fucking always.
Fucking doors.
I mutter when I go in every time, god damn it.
I just shake my fucking head as we go in. So disappointed in craft.
Everyone who has any occult may now roll intelligence occult for general familiarity with changelings.
Do I get any reduced difficulties, or is it the same for me?
You can reduce it to 5. Though most of this you would know as fact. It's mostly for the others.
Alright.
What's the base difficulty?
6.
I really wish I could go back to the way of
Archaeology help me with all with this from like myths and stuff.
This. Your primary focus is languages. If it was myths,
Okay.
then you would be able to use academics instead for this. But as is, you remember something? The ones that got 1 success, yeah, from fair whimsical creatures. Have you watched the cartoons? And you, Allied, remember a few hints of darker myths that. Oh wait, those are the. Oh shit.
I remember.
Now you understand why I said they won't really like you.
It's like essentially you remember hints about the unfortunate trickery and the whimsical nature of fate tricks that sometimes crops up in the older stories, some of them. And if the door is anything to go by, you're starting to get a sinking feeling as to exactly what kind of a place you're walking into.
I look to see if I can escape before the door closes.
The door swings shut behind you with an ominous clang. Your spirit sight shows that the walls on the inside are covered in spirit stuff and just slick with it. You have a feeling that if they don't want you to leave, you're staying for a while.
God damn it, Ally, don't fucking do this.
Fucking elves. Fucking elves again.
And me, with my 3 successes, I am great. I got this. I know they're all assholes.
By the time you make it to the house, up the path, there's someone that's stepped out of the front door and just casually leaning against it with a sword cradled in his arms at the ready. You, Craft, can see that it is in fact a troll, and you, Allied, can see the flickering shape of his alternate identity as well. And I believe the sword. You see a faint spark of power where his heart would be.
Cool.
And
guys, it'd be really nice if our entire unit was here.
And the sword as well. You can just see. Those of you with Prime, you see just faintly within the metal, in depth, almost like a ghost light, playing up and down the length of the blade. And you can see the faint rainbow hue, like a cloud around it, almost clinging to it, just washing up and down the length of the blade as well, Allied.
I kind of like leaned forward a bit and oh fuck, crap. So what's your guy's name?
Me, I'm Jack.
God damn it. All right. I like Fred leans towards just like, what type of hell have you put us in?
Why are you like Nate?
Have you not heard of the Irish Fae? Do you not know what they did to people that displeased them?
Frederick, calm down. It's fine. They're very nice
You
people.
don't
Okay.
The
understand.
troll,
I understand more than you.
that troll clears his throat meaningfully.
I was like whispering in his ear, like
Yes,
forward.
but you are more or less at him, and he's expecting
right
him
in
to,
front
you
of
know,
him.
actually start paying attention to him.
I was going to greet him, but then fucking. Alright.
Greetings, friend.
Frederick, calm down. It's okay. Hi, my friend. Can we go in and meet? Is Lady Cassandra in?
Roll a
Yeah.
luck die to see if he speaks English.
I could ask in Portuguese too.
You can.
He probably
Yeah,
doesn't
he
speak
just
English.
goes, "Que?"
See.
Oh, he's
Definitely
Spanish.
Portuguese. I mean, C is probably yes in Portuguese too, but anyway.
Oh.
Yeah.
And yeah, I
Or-
ask him in Portuguese. Is Lady Cassandra in?
Depends on who you are, I expect.
Tell her Jack is here and she would let her. I'm her lover, I guess. You should just say that. Is that like Fae stuff? Is that like what I should say?
I serve House Darren, not Lady Cassandra. The Duchess
Yeah,
will
but-
want to meet with you before you are admitted inside the freehold.
Right. Of course. Let us meet
Now,
Oh,
as to
Now?
why I should let you in, who are you, other than some visitor's lover and, I assume, the rest of her harem?
No, those are just my friends.
Nope. Oh, wait, he's speaking in Portuguese. My apologies.
Yes, you don't understand shit.
I understand him perfectly.
You do, yes. What do I usually like? What would I have usually told them?
You haven't been to this freehold at all
No, but
before.
like other freeholds.
Sometimes you would introduce yourself as a mage. Some of them are tolerant.
Some of them are tolerant. God damn. Fuck. I know they're at war with everybody too. That's what I think.
Could be you're about to die. That sword is clearly magic.
Yeah.
Just we're mages, okay?
I am also. Alright. No, these are my
I mean, yeah, no, we're gonna their name.
fellow friends, and I am a mage. This is also why I have a bit of special relationship with Cassandra. My friend. He never introduced himself. I don't have a name still. I am Jack Johnson. Also, just so you know, my name.
You are fleeing what is happening to the rest of your kind?
Yeah. No, we're actually new arrivals. Would you like to tell me more about what's happening to my fellows?
You came here.
Yes.
You can see his opinion of you sinking right through the ground right at this very moment.
We came here because we have some. We know a bit, at least too.
And
I mean, we would know what happens to our fellows. We have context here, right? What would we actually know before I keep talking about giving my whole?
cabals are going silent one by one. Oh no! That really prominent node got attacked by something! We went back and there were claw marks and death everywhere! News like that.
Uh-huh. We are more powerful than the ones who usually. I don't give a fuck.
Excellent then. Excellent.
Field or something.
The Duchess. The
This
Duchess
is an
likes
asshole.
to collect powerful mages. She will want to speak with you right away. Follow me.
I am already taken, so I don't think she can collect me.
Did I understand the word collect out of that sentence, or did I get the
Yes,
other word?
Duchess and collects. You got those two.
Why? Why does he get any words? It's just Portuguese.
No, because I only had one success on my attempt to decipher it. I look at the others. Guys, you're gonna try to collect us like we're pets.
You don't know that.
No.
You said collect and Duchess. Duchess
I
collect.
don't think
You
we're
know-
leaving without her say so. Just saying.
It seems like so, but we'll see.
No, I'm
I
going off
think-
the previous knowledge of the Fae and their evil ways, and
Uh-huh.
the
They're
Duchess.
always evil. What are you talking about?
What do you mean they're not always? Oh, I have so much.
At this
You?
point, you are walking through the house, I'm assuming, following
Yeah.
him.
We're
Calm
going-
down, okay? We'll be fine, Frederick. Don't worry.
You
This
guys
is
just
gonna-
don't understand. You guys just don't understand what they're like.
I am literally a lover of one, okay, Frederick? Don't worry about it.
You're a member of Wood?
Lover of one.
Are you gonna make us into lovers of others? Is that what's happening right now?
No,
Jack?
Frederick.
I
Calm
can
down.
understand what he's saying just fine. It was going to be that bad.
Yeah, see? What's your character's name, Jacklor? Tom?
Tom, Rain,
Tom.
Tom.
Right, Tom. See,
I
Tom
fucking
also
hate
speaks
you guys.
Portuguese.
Craft is Jack, fucking Tom, goddamn Jackalord. Goddamn.
As you approach what you assume is the audience room, you see a man dressed as a Catholic priest come out and just casually nod at you as he keeps walking.
I nod back.
So,
Just why not?
Nod
Let's be
back.
polite.
It's just like a stroke.
I'm gonna activate Prime at this point to sense shit.
Did
Just
he have
saying.
true faith?
You-
Yeah, did he be detecting anything on him with Prime?
Because I still have spirit on.
You
So
do
when I see that-
have you do have spirit on. He does not seem to shine in an exceptional way. Now
that's good.
I need to take a look at exactly what Prime 1 can detect and describe how you're doing it while I do that. Tango.
What do you mean?
I have energy, so I'm basically, sensing energies, or do I have to like?
Energy
pour
means
energy
that
into
you
my
do
mind?
energy work, so you
Yeah.
might just be pressing on pressure points on your face or something, I think.
Just like no, but like if I put my fingers next to my eye, like on my not temples, what are
Yeah, you can essentially.
I just like put two fingers there or something like that to like activate an actual puncture point.
Yeah,
to my
you can
eyes.
do something like that, just pressing on your face in some way to activate it.
Just like one press and then, or like just a few presses on my face, and then I put my hands down. And it'll be on for a bit.
Okay, go ahead and roll. The two of you who do have Prime active, sense a faint hint of, I would say, static resonance from him.
Difficulty 4, right? Level 1.
Yeah,
So maybe not so bad.
Yes.
yeah, you as well.
Static resonance of a mortal, huh?
Let's see. What flavor would this resonance be most like? It probably tradition is the best way to describe it.
Uh-huh. You don't sense any magic from me. That we've been sensing magic otherwise, actually.
I mean, you have been sensing a resonance from him.
He might
Yeah.
not be, if he is, and this is the way I'm gonna rule it. Generally with Prime, you pick up the after effects of spells. If he has not cast anything within the past couple of hours, unless he was like overloaded with quintessence beyond what his avatar can handle, you would not necessarily be picking up anything beyond his resonance.
Huh.
So he may well be a mage.
Oh.
Or a hunter.
Or a hunter, yes. Catholic priest could be anything.
You'll be a vampire.
Legasp!
But it's the day, right?
I'm
Still daytime.
Might be high on
Right.
humanity. Cameral infiltrators. Oh no!
God damn it. Those fucking. Alright, whatever. We keep walking. You go in.
Huh. If spirit can spirit sight see avatars?
That's a
I
good
thought it
question.
could,
Let's see.
considering that's unless it's like a low level avatar, because it states like above 3 they stand out.
Above
You made
3.
it easier.
How many success did you get on the original roll?
3, I think you got.
I think you got 3,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, everybody
you
except me got 3 on their sensing stuff.
You
I
know
got
what?
2
Which was
now.
weird that we all got it.
You know, his avatar isn't actually trying to hide, so you do see the faint hint of angel wings, like it's looming over him from behind and just leaning over to cover him with the wings.
Uh-huh.
So he's
Okay,
like,
so it is the quad. It is the chorus then. Okay,
Yep.
we know about the other traditions, right?
Yeah, we of course we do.
Yeah, you
Okay.
know what the 9 traditions on your side are, at least.
Okay, totally just like give them a thumbs up.
Now, what would he try to use here? You know what? You see him mutter something under his breath, because fuck you, why not? And you actually see just the faint hint of power burst out from him and wrap around his eyes as he looks back at you.
Oh,
but I have...
my avatar's probably flexing, to be honest.
And,
You know, there's a bit of like, whoa, just a hint of it there. And he just keeps walking.
yeah, let's-
My
let's
avatar's
do
no
it.
pussy. It's gonna stand up for itself if somebody wants to look at it.
Yep, same here.
The dragon on crack just rees in his tiny reedy voice.
It's good. Like the fuck is
You guys know that the gif of the dragon like "Don't touch me, I'm not adorable." That's like Craft's avatar compared to ours.
Mine's level 5 too, man. It's a fucking red dragon.
Oh, okay.
It's just that it's, you know, it makes up for its small size with pure maniacal homicidal fury.
Yes.
God.
Look,
We
it started
have
out small and weak, but then instead of growing bigger and stronger, it just grew fiercer and fiercer and fiercer. Like this.
Goddamn.
He might be small, but in his heart lives the spirit of a great drake.
Like if you look at its actual spirit, it's probably huge. Or something. I don't know. Whatever.
All right, you are escorted into the presence of the Duchess, and those of you who have seen Neverending Story, you know the Child Empress essentially. That's essentially the appearance you get. Her body at least appears to be that of a teenager.
Do I see anything different from the others?
She looks slightly older to you, like the difference between 15 and 17. And you of course see the pointed elf ears, etc. that you might expect.
Right.
Does she look human to the rest of us?
You see a ghostly
younger.
outline of her spirit overlaid on top of her features, and you see the overlay of the fairy finery that is her chimerical clothing, as again overlaid on top of her normal stuff. But to the other two, yeah, they see her actual physical self.
Okay, so standard etiquette.
The
I'll
troll
greet
just
them to
moves
that.
on over to stand one step below the chair and to the right.
We bow. and
Right
greet
hand
them.
man.
We greet you, Duchess. I say in Portuguese, I guess.
She
I would
nods
say as
slightly.
well.
You are allowed to continue.
I am Jack Johnson. Do I say acquaintance or lover of Cassandra? I still
Up
like
to you.
Maybe
Cat would
That's
probably
a
be the
lover.
better terminology here.
hates.
Would
Say
acquaintance
lover.
be better?
The changelings are
Yeah.
generally more accepting of
Yeah.
intense relationships and, more open about it, I would say. So either is
that's why I
perfectly
was like-
acceptable.
I'm a lover of Cassandra. Lady Cassandra Elliland. And a mage too. Just that. And this here is my. I don't want to call them Cabal. Cabal doesn't sound like something a Brotherhood guy would say. And these are my harmonious brothers? No, they aren't my actual Brotherhood
You're
brothers.
gay or something.
No, that's what I fucking call other. If you're part of the Brotherhood, you're a harmonious brother.
Cabal, damn it. Just call it Cabal. It's easier
Goddamn
that way.
Cabal.
You see the
You see, I'm
teenage
part of the
eyes
Cabal.
judging you with every word you say.
Uh huh.
I just wave.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, you introduced us, right? Like this is
Yeah,
your
I
our
introduced
cabal.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
I wave.
These are my Cabal.
Cabal.
And these are part of my Cabal. And you also, I assume, bowed when I bowed to her. Oh, or I went in forward, I guess.
What?
Alright, does she
Okay.
say anything?
Uh,
Yeah.
First of all, let's see whether you manage to screw that up. Give me a charisma etiquette thing at 6 craft.
I'm gonna spend that willpower. Fuck me.
Why did you have no etiquette?
Because I
done.
wasn't really supposed to get this, and
Three
then I could have
successes,
changed my
that's not-
stuff. Yeah, it's good.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
She just nods and smiles. 4 of you at once. How did you fight your way free?
Oh my god.
Just
My
say
saying
it,
just came here. It's really bad.
At the moment she says that, the troll's already leaning over and whispering into her ear.
Yeah.
Jack,
What the fuck
what's
was
your
that
name?
troll called? Did he ever introduce himself to me? Is he an asshole? Did he never say anything? Did he just like, okay, follow me?
Yep,
proper
he
guy.
just follow me.
Piece of
He's
shit.
just doing his job. You're not friends.
Just agree. Can he be polite at least? Fucking
They're
unseemly.
unseelie. They don't gotta be polite.
He could be polite, I said, but fucking cunt. I guess I see him say it. I mean, we are new arrivals.
New
My
arrivals.
Duchess.
From where?
Where are we from, guys?
US of A somewhere?
US of A. All of us are Americans, I guess. Jesus.
I see. And if I might ask, what are you doing in the area?
Knowledge is power. Guard it closely.
Yeah, like, how do I formulate this in a good way? God damn.
We're here to move
Just
in.
passing through.
Yeah, we're just passing through.
We're here
we're
to move on
not.
the okay now.
Not a lie, we're passing the freehold on the way to the fort.
It's not a
so
lie. Yeah.
I
Okay.
hope you didn't just put two in every stat. You did, didn't you?
Me.
Pengu, roll
There is
1d10 for luck. Low is bad.
Yes.
Oh my fucking god!
Okay, excellent.
Yes.
You can...
Oh,
Fucking die in the freehold. You said you were going to a safe place. You said you would be fighting here. The fucking gets killed.
Okay, good. Had to check that to see if it was a possibility. Excellent, you're fucked. What do you tell her?
You're already dead. And Penny isn't even here to watch us die horribly.
Yeah, I mean, if Penn was here, we would be getting into the field much more easily, and she could have like introduced us and shit instead of me fucking doing this shit. Because she's half Fae. The door wouldn't have been an
Cafe
asshole.
is essentially you wouldn't have had to give the door a riddle. You would have gone
Yeah.
into the door without fuckery at least.
The door would have been an asshole, and the troll would have been less of an asshole. Probably.
Well, yeah, 4 mages just randomly showing up does look suspicious.
If they get attacked after we
Just
show
say
up.
something already.
Alright.
Say
Yeah, no,
something
Raph,
already.
just be like, we were just on our way introducing ourselves to our neighbors. We're here for, I don't know, fucking.
We came here because we just wanted to introduce ourselves and make acquaintances. Otherwise, we will start because we are moving into this area now, too.
Oh,
And I already
is
know one
that?
of you.
I mean, yeah, you could. No, it would be a bad idea, probably.
why are you moving into this area?
We know of recent
fucking
happenings here, and we feel like we should move in here. Take care of some of them.
I see. So you're
Yes.
here to fight the werewolves?
Why would we be here to fight the werewolves? What are you saying, Crab?
Not the werewolves. No, we know some of them. We're not here to fight them.
The way she says it, it's like she's holding back 1,000 reasons as to why you should be fighting the werewolves. Countless atrocities against your kind.
Probably. No, we know some of the werewolves. We don't have an issue with them.
Oh, so you're with the werewolf then?
In a way.
You know, you see her turn her head to talk to the
Which-
troll,
that
and you,
we're hearing.
for the first time, see a silver earring dangling from one of her ears.
I am not lying yet.
There are some not exactly truths mixed in there.
I mean, what untruths are mixed in there?
Those of you... You know what,
Brian
Jackalor,
Braun, I see all the fucking power.
who was holding the leash for the werewolf?
Check
Yeah.
it
Me.
Jackalor.
That's Jack.
Jackalor, you can roll intelligence occult at 8, everyone else roll at 9.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, werewolf? I expect in a werewolf though.
If you have werewolf lore,
Yeah.
the difficulty goes
Hey.
down to 6 for you.
Okay, and then you said intelligence occult.
Yes, so it would switch to intelligence werewolf lore.
Yes. Where the fuck were those nice and tense when I rolled the luck die?
Do you even have a cult though? You do.
Yeah, I do have a cold. At least one. I didn't go like complete bad.
Right, you
My
don't have werewolf lore though specifically. You
Yes, only a cult.
I'm talking to Allied.
I thought I did. I thought that's why I put werewolf there.
Oh, it essentially the way that would work is it would be a secondary skill that's a specific lore for that supernatural group.
Oh, it would.
Yeah.
Okay, well then so go there.
Yes, you can move that one dot to and essentially have lore werewolf. So, you've actually seen this in use beforehand, Bango. The rest of you think you've read. Those of you who rolled, I think someone didn't. I see 3
I
rolls.
haven't rolled. I'm not gonna roll at 9 with like 4 dice.
Okay. You,
I rolled with fucking
Jackalor,
3.
and you, Frederick, you're
Yeah.
pretty sure that you've heard about something like this in relation to werewolves. You, Pengu, you've seen it in action once. It looks almost exactly like a truth earring you've seen a werewolf use.
Ah, it's werewolf artifacts. Yeah, they're friends with the werewolves, so they're probably not fighting them. Or they know some
Or
of
they
them.
were friends at some point in the past and have a
Yes.
stockpile, either or.
Yes. They have been friendly with the werewolves.
Gentlemen, if we are gonna be good neighbors, I have to ask that you tell me why you are actually here and what your plans are. Otherwise, you settling so close to me
We're not
is
settling-
inevitably a cause for concern. I must know my neighbors in order to keep this freehold safe.
I mean, are we really settling that close to her? If we're
You
going
haven't
into
said
the-
exactly how close you are. She is just telling you. Well, that's how she's spinning it.
Uh-huh.
You can try and tell her the exact spot you're settling and trying to convince her you're not that close.
No. I mean, we're on the. How far away were we from the freehold?
Like-
It's a good 100+ kilometers. It's a fair ways.
Yeah, it's fair off.
Just be like 50 plus kilometers or so, or like 75 plus kilometers away.
That's still within a raid's distance, especially with a jeep.
They probably know the cheap because we parked outside.
The doors have reported it.
Yes, fucking door said, asshole. I can't contact the quits. Can't contact the Dutch. Fuck you, door. Fuck
And
you.
you can't really lie. We can't just
Yeah, I
say
know.
some
I
other
can't lie.
reason.
Yeah.
Just say something.
Keep in mind, you might need to work with these people.
Yes, I don't want to be burn bridges.
Just tell them we're here to set up our own fucking home or something like that. Like,
It's sort of up a chantry. Just
He
say
tried
that.
it already.
Yeah, I did say like that, but she's like, no, you're lying to me.
No, she's not saying that you're lying, just that it's not all of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
yeah, no, just be like, we didn't know we were coming into
You were
this much of a cluster.
you were saying that you were settling down. You did not mention a chantry. You did not mention a base. Just that you're just
Yeah.
kind of coming to live here. Sort of is how it sounded like.
Just specify a bit, I guess.
Yes, we will be building our own base, but so that's why we're here. When I said settling, that is what I meant with that. You were concerned about that part. And we could do cooperations in the future.
Excellent. Well, just so you are aware, well ahead of the time,
Yes.
if you should run afoul of some of the other powerful creatures of this area in building your base and come seeking safety here, the price will be high for whatever trouble you bring to our door. And considering your goals, I expect you will stir up trouble, the situation being what it is. But as long as you don't bring trouble to my door, I will allow you to visit the freehold and the areas that are open to non-Kithane.
So are you giving me permission to be able to meet Cassandra easily?
Certainly.
Yeah.
I'm sure some of the Chimera can pass a message to her.
Since the door was, as usual
You,
against mortals.
you don't have to whine to her about the fucking door craft.
Oh, fuck the door! Fucking every time, dude, every time. I'm salty about the fucking door.
She just looks at the troll and says, send him over to Lorenzo and have him make the appropriate arrangements. Thank you, gentlemen. I'm sure we'll
Thank
see
you.
each other in the future.
Hopefully under auspicious circumstances. Bid you farewell.
He just
That's right.
smiles and nods.
Alright, fuck it, let's go.
Good enough.
Yes, I was not fucking prepared for this shit. Fucking piece of
You're
shit.
a non-social character. You're a scrub.
Yes, I'm not a social character.
mean, for a
I'm a fucking
non-social
martial
character-
artist.
I mean, for a non-social character put in this position, you did kind of okay.
I've
Yeah, it's
only
fine.
gotten 2 or 3 successes. Yes, it's pretty good.
You only had like 2 or 3 dice in the first fucking place.
Yeah.
Okay,
Jesus.
the troll just takes you to a common room where another man is essentially sitting in a deep chair with a cup of the very rare cocoa.
Oh no, is this how I think it is?
So what was his name again? Lorenzo?
Yeah. And
Right.
a book just reading, enjoying an evening after taking good care of the freehold and the Duchess.
It's a fucking what are they called?
know the
Bogan.
book?
It's a fucking Bogan.
Yeah, it is. Those of you with Spiriton can see that its face shape is significantly smaller than its mortal frame.
Do I notice anything with Prime?
The same thing
Yeah.
as with the troll and with the Duchess, just the pulse of power from deep within. Just a trace of magic running through them.
Hi, Lorenzo. The Duchess sent us to. What was it? Why did he send us over here?
Just let Troll explain.
The troll just throws you a glance and just quickly tells Lorenzo that you're not going to be staying at the freehold, but you know, you're going to be coming and going, and that he should make you comfortable and, you know, essentially arrange so that you can meet your changeling associates, those of you who have any or manage to pick some up, etc., etc. You essentially have guest rights in the freehold.
Yeah, okay.
As far as that
Fucking-
goes, you know, day trips, visits.
Lorenzo is what I had in the Changeling game, basically. Swimming. Out of character.
What are you mumbling, Craft?
Lorenzo is the butler of the freehold, like I was in the Changeling game.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
assume.
Okay.
I'm sure
I'm getting pretty dry in my mouth. Fucking need water.
I'm sure we're gonna have to sign some fucking paperwork and sell our souls.
Probably.
So,
I mean, it's only
essentially-
me who's gonna be joining you.
At that point, the troll heads off, and Lorenzo just gets up with a smile on his face and starts taking you around the place, showing you the common rooms. Up that stairs is where the visitors that are currently, you know, staying in the freehold and aren't changelings don't go up there unless invited. It's not cool. Those are private rooms. Or there's the balcony. It's very pleasant in the evenings. Bit hot right now, maybe not. And there's the common room that sometimes there's people that sing in there. And there's another one deeper in that's just for changelings. But when there's a lot of mortals around, people generally come out here instead. And yada yada blah blah, all the stuff you might expect from a Bogan to go through, including the offers of food and hospitality that you might expect.
Does he say this in Portuguese or does he know English?
He starts in Portuguese for sure, but he would switch to English once he realizes that some of you don't know Portuguese.
Oh, thank God. At least somebody we can talk to.
And yeah, as you are getting finished with your tour and as you're, you know, heading back to the common room, Lady Cassandra is there. Just, you know, casually draped across a chair. It's... Let's see, what would be appropriate here?
Seductive. Provocative.
I think appearance expression to express her utter effortless superiority over everyone with the way she's sitting.
That's my girl. Oh wow!
Apparently she is mildly nervous about meeting so many mages at once and being in a new place.
Uh-huh.
She's still perfect, just not the same kind of perfect you're used to from her.
Oh, he seems nervous.
Lorenzo just heads off and promises to be back with hot cocoa or cold beer or whatever you prefer.
He probably knows already, fucking Bogan. I greet Cassandra, like really happily. Go for a hug. Must have been
Oh.
great.
So this is
She
just-
sort
I
of
am,
hugs you with one hand and looks kind of around your shoulder at the rest of the group.
Yes, these people are just my fellow Caballists. You've probably seen them before. Don't. That I just point and then name, point and then name, point and then name. We're also missing one. I think you might have heard of. Amanda. You
She's-
probably.
There's plenty of half-breeds around, but now mages, human mages. Now that's interesting. You boys
Yeah.
really need to tell me some more about yourselves.
Is she asking all of us or just Karat?
All of you.
Oh,
My only social status intimidation.
well, you can just stay quiet.
Can I whip out my archaeology knowledge?
Can I go and like roll like charisma expression to dazzle her or something?
Okay,
Oh, wow.
so
Try to steal my girl.
Wait,
There you go,
can my
Karen.
mad brilliant shine here?
No, that's
okay,
not
gentlemen,
Right.
let's do it this way. First of all, everyone needs to roll willpower at difficulty 5 to see if you are utterly smitten with her, since she did make a roll to affect you.
No.
Wait, what are we rolling here to see if we're smitten?
Willpower.
Willpower. difficulty.
Luckily, she does not have a fuck ton of glamour.
We're defenders in this, right?
No.
You don't-
That's where all my
You
fucking
need to
ones-
just not botch, because that's when you become forever obsessed with her.
Jesus.
Hey.
I rolled my current also. That's what. So yeah,
I don't
that's what's
like
nice.
secondary goods.
If you can roll permanent, or you should be rolling permanent, Bengal, reroll.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's why it's only 5.
Other than that, let's go around the table. Nyaxi, how would you like to compete to earn the lady's attention?
But, I mean,
You don't even have to do anything.
I think we might end up becoming her harem at this rate.
Fucking cunt. Why do you like this?
I mean, can I?
They won't even. The funny part is when we go outside, they might even not remember this shit, especially Allied.
Yeah. I mean, can I make a knowledge roll to impress her with my knowledge?
Jesus Christ.
You can roll intelligence demonology if you want to go nuts on it at 4.
Oh no. Masters, it go time to quiet you. Let's be free.
He asked about mage things. God.
Oh.
I mean, we're kind of busy, aren't we? Like, we need to get going to the fort. or
In
whatever.
theory, yes, but there is
Yeah.
a appearance 7 elf here, so I think that's on hold for now.
God
Christ.
damn it, guys. Why? Yes, she's appearance 7, but you won't remember it afterwards.
Well, you might
Yeah. I
think
remember
that-
her mortal shape, and that's every bit as appearance 7 as the rest of her. It's the way she carries herself. You know, like trying to seduce you with every fucking movement she makes.
Just Frederick's heavy, sweaty, like. oh,
Just
it's
the
gonna fail,
perfect
whatever.
heave of the bosoms, you know?
Uh,
Every time she
bosoms.
breathes.
God.
Well, we're gonna build up an immunity to her, right? As time goes on.
I mean, that's my. You saw my roll, fucking 5 successes. That's better than all of you.
Do you wish
Yeah,
to
but
use
it's-
forbidden demon knowledge, Nyaxi, to impress the elf?
He didn't even get good on it. He wasn't even that good on the seduction shit. You fucking resisted it with like 2 or 1.
Well, it's the player's choice. You don't have to do it. If
Yeah.
you succeeded at all, you just resist the passive effect.
Also, it doesn't like mind 1 say fuck you, fuck this, your passive shit. Somebody has mind.
Yeah, but who has Mind 1 turned on?
You have to have everything on.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna go on about demons. It's probably a bad dinner topic.
We don't even know you have a demon on you, do we?
Nope.
And you start talking about demons. Wait a second.
I mean, I'm just. I
You
think I'm just going
can-
to remain stoic and don't say.
You
much
could
about
use
it.
Dex Melee to try and demonstrate.
God. Also, yeah, mind shield is level 1. Mind.
I mean, wouldn't
Come on,
that be
I
like.
got
Like Dex Melee, wouldn't that be kind of dangerous?
Not
I
if
mean,
you do it in the middle of the room. You could just go through exercises to show how you focus your will through your blade.
God.
Too bad.
I mean, did the housekeeper say anything about that being inappropriate?
Not yet, but he's off cracking open cold beers for you, so...
You know, he's not yelling.
Oh
I
my
don't think he
fucking
wants
God,
you
what
to
is
be
this
stabbing
lesson?
things in the room that he has to take, that he takes care of
I
carefully.
mean,
Well,
I'm
you
not gonna
don't need-
stab anything.
Unless he botches, he's not gonna stab a chair. But if he botches,
No,
the
I
chair
just-
dies with a death scream and all the doors hear it.
I would,
mean, it's
if he
un-
takes out his
unlucky.
sword, I would remind him all these things are alive.
Not all of them, but some of them, and
What?
it's sometimes hard to tell which ones.
Most of these things have spirits on live. So be careful.
Yeah,
with them,
I will be
please.
careful, my friend.
Don't.
Don't worry, I'm an expert.
You know, Lady Cassandra just goes,
That's
"Oh,
right.
bravo, yes! Entertain us!" and starts clapping.
Okay, I mean, can I spend a point of willpower since?
Yes!
Remember, we were busy. We had to go keep going
Yeah,
afterwards.
Cassandra just does that. Shh, 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 shh. Let him try. Let him try. You're not jealous, are you?
Can I help him out? Oh, never mind.
Oh my
successes.
Jesus.
Best will
Fuck.
play in the
8
realm.
successes. Good job, Yaxi. Great.
Oh, magnificent!
Yeah, thank you very much.
Now, Nathan, remember how we had to keep going?
Oh, come now. I'm sure your other friends have something they could show me as well. You've certainly
because you're
taken the opportunity and time to flex aplenty.
Yes. Well, that's the other
So
time.
how do I do this to roll charisma expression?
Oh my god.
You could just try and converse with her as the others are doing things to try and, keep up pleasant conversation. You could roll then.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay.
You
This
still
is
didn't
just
beat
fucking
Alex, you know?
ridiculous. Why the fuck did you give me this? Why did you not take this jackal for yourself? It's just
Because you
guys.
could pay for it and they could just take it from you afterwards.
Fuck it, I got an artifact out of it. It's fine. Had to pay.
Yay.
Just looks at Frederick. Oh, are you not gonna join in?
He seems, the most banal of us, doesn't he?
Do you want me to have some mad brilliance? Intelligence mad brilliance? Can I do that?
What do you want to do with Mad Brilliance?
I don't know. I just want to be mad and brilliant. I just want to do something awesome
Good god.
and likely very dangerous.
Don't, I told you to fucking don't read anything in this house. They have spirits. You should be able to see.
Roll Intelligence Mad Brilliance at 7 to come up with a good idea of how to impress the elf.
6, 7, 8. So it's 8 dice.
At 7.
Difficulty 7.
Yeah.
Oh, 4.
Okay, what kind of an idea can I give you? Intelligence, mad brilliance. You know what? I'll give you a free insight on this that you then use to impress the elf. You can tell her
Okay.
that you've already figured out that the Duchess is gathering as many of the mage refugees as she can and tying them down with hospitality and favors that they owe her. From everything
I
you've
can just
seen. Yeah,
I can just tell her that.
with 4 successes and the information you have enough to have put it together. So I'll give you that.
All right, yeah, no. I guess I'll repeat that and just like about the like it's a lovely place, but the Duchess seems to be drawing the mages together and tying them down and drawing such terrible economic situations for everybody involved. And yeah,
Midway through that speech, as you
Another
get thirsty, there just happens to be a cold beer within easy reach. Bogan moves on to the others.
The bogan is right fucking there. You know,
yeah.
the bogan
I look at the beer. I look at him. I know what's going on here.
He's not gonna drink it. He's like suspecting everything.
I've cracked the fucking code. I know better.
Once you a memory of a tale just flows through your mind. Once you take their food or drink, you can't go back to your mortal life.
I kind of like tell the others like, don't do it.
I already drank some. Fuck you.
Jack, meanwhile, just half chugging a bottle, looks at you with a guilty expression.
No, I know exactly. I know you don't get stuck in here. You fuck. Why would I look guilty? I look casual when I drink it. It's fucking normal.
You know those faces of just sheer horror and betrayal. Like, that's the face I'm looking at. Crap.
I'm looking at him and then like, this is my third one, and then you see like 3 of them in front of me. 2 more.
Can't catch me. You can't catch me, Faye. I'm on your room.
What would be the perfect drink or snack for Frederick to have at this point?
Thing he desires the most to drink right now, in that moment. What would that be, Allied?
Man.
Whatever it is, it's gonna be in front of you.
Fuck. I'm trying to think of something. I don't know. Probably just like
Industrial grade Red Bull, the kind they no longer allow in the States.
heavy sweating. No, it would be like absinthe then or something like that.
You know,
If it's gonna be like one of those like old ones that you can't get anymore.
absinthe. Sure.
Oh.
Bogan comes out a second time with a set of glasses and all the paraphernalia you need for absinthe and just a bottle with an old label. Claps you on the shoulder. Don't worry, I know what you need right now.
Frederick's eyes start to him, dart to the bottle, dart to him.
He just says to you, very slowly in English, "You are welcome in this house."
Frederick's eyes just keep darting like. He's like looking at the others like, have they drank? Have they eaten?
At this point, Lady Cassandra has managed to conjure up a goblet of wine, probably from the Bogan, and is just casually sipping it, watching your distress with a faint smile.
Problem, man.
Frederick's just fucking breaking down at this point. He's like, oh no, like.
We should get going soon. We don't have time for all this.
Frederick, we need to get going. Remember?
Yeah, no, please get me out of here. Stop. I want to be free.
Nathan, do you want to go? Because we need to get going.
I suppose that is true.
As
It's
you
getting
are
late.
heading out the door, the Bogan just gives you a towel wrapped around several bottles of beer, and he tells you, "I've wrapped some ice in there to keep it cool, but you should drink this soon."
My friend, no.
He just walks past her.
Thank you, my friend. I grab it and take it.
He just looks at
Don't worry about Frederick. He's
At,
just like nervous.
oh, I was worried I had given offense some way. Well,
No,
I
no,
hope
no.
I hope he gets over it. We can really be pleasant hosts if you let
Yeah.
us.
I know. I've been to other freeholds, and you, my friends, are one of the better ones I've seen.
Oh, thank you, and please do visit again.
Just become friends with the Bogan. He's not unseelie, at least, I think. He isn't stealing my shit, so he has to be Sealy Bogan.
You don't
Frederick's, like,
know.
in the
There
car
might
crying.
have been slow-acting laxatives in those beers.
Oh wow.
It wasn't that
Alright.
Sealy household.
So acting like this fucking piece of shit.
All
Alright, we'll find out later.
Okay,
Alright.
let's split the video and take a quick break here, and then we can go for a tiny bit longer, I guess.
Okay.
There's like
Maybe
10
you can
minutes
actually
left.
see the place where you're making your base now that you've been to the
Cunts.
freehold.
Why are you like this, guys? Catch my
Fuck you guys. You can't catch me, Faye Thoughts.